guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I remain goodness. Thank you so much guys for the like, the comment, the share, for hitting your notification bell. Trust me, I'm so happy you're here with me. And to all my new subscribers, welcome to the family. In fact, I should give you standing ovation. That's how much I love you guys. Thank you so much guys for riding with me on this amazing journey. So this video is not going to be long. It's just basically me talking about I think I'll title this video my experience being a foreigner in a strange land. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Basically, I just want to talk about my experience being a foreigner in a strange land. So if you're ready and I'm ready, let's go. Alright guys, so like I initially mentioned in my introduction video, my get to know me tag video, I mentioned that I am a Nigerian, but I am currently based in Liberia, Monrovia, Liberia. Yes, that's where I am. So I got here, it's been a while. I've been here for a while. I won't tell you how long, but I've been here for a while. Honestly speaking, I think I should start by establishing the fact that living in a foreign land with so many unknown faces but it poses so many challenges. Let me take that again. Living in a foreign land with so many unknown faces poses so many challenges. Honestly speaking, I don't know about anyone else, but personally for me, initially when I got here at first, it wasn't an easy task. It wasn't even an easy move. It wasn't an easy let me use one word. Should I use the word migration? It wasn't just easy. Most especially when it was not 100%. I'm talking about leaving your country to go to another country. Most especially when it's not 100% your decision. It wasn't 100% your decision to make, but due to so many things, you just had to. So in that case, honestly speaking, it's not easy. It's honestly not easy. If it was easy for you, but personally, like I said in this whole video, I'm using myself as a case study. It wasn't easy for me, there were so many challenges. There's still so many challenges, but I just want to just talk about some of them briefly that I feel not only me, but anyone who leaves their own country to go to another country for a particular reason is most likely to face. So the first and foremost is I'm sure it's common. Building relationships can be very difficult. Yes, building relationships can be very difficult, especially with people you don't share the same values, the same norm, the same culture and everything. Building relationships can be very difficult. Like I said, using myself as a case study, building relationships it was so difficult. In as much as I was in the social space, I was in school, I go to church, I go to gatherings where people are in attendance. It's just difficult for me. Maybe it's because, now I'm talking about making friends, right? Maybe it's because when it comes to making friends, I'm what's the word I'm looking for? This is what I'm looking for, a particular word to use.
2,000 years later.
Yes, selective. Okay, maybe not selective, but let's just use the word selective for this video. Yes, when it comes to making friends, I'm selective, very selective. It's just personal. I'm just selective when it comes to making friends. Yes, so maybe that's why relating with people was difficult initially when I first came, and also relating with people or establishing relationships with people was difficult because, now to my second reason, having relationships with people was difficult because communication was an hindrance. Yes, that's my second point. Communication was an hindrance. Now when I say communication was an hindrance, I think it's common to everyone, but for people, for example, when you're based in a country where the major language is English, and you go to a country where the major language maybe is French or Spanish or whatever, it's very difficult. That's a different case on its own, but that's not the case I was experiencing. The major I was going to say the major English, can you imagine? The major language in Nigeria, the general language is English, apart from the other dialects and everything, but the major language in Nigeria is English. The major language here also in Liberia is also English, but just like you have Nigeria, you have English, and you have a broken language called Pidgin. As far as I usually yam with each other. In Liberia, we have English, then their broken language, whereas in Nigeria it's called Pidgin. The broken language here in Liberia is called Kolokwa. Kolokwa. Yes, I got it right. Yes. So now talking about communication being an hindrance, not everyone, but most of the people I interacted with, they spoke Kolokwa a whole lot. They spoke Kolokwa a lot. Even if they speak the normal standard English, they mix it up with their Kolokwa, which is not bad. I do that sometimes. I speak my English and I mix it up with Pidgin English and stuff like that. So it's not bad, but for me it was a difficult thing for me, especially when they were conversing with me or in a discussion with me. It was very, very difficult. And it's this whole communication issue also affected me in school. I couldn't really relate to people that much because in school is like a free world. You get to do things freely. Most people spoke Kolokwa in school, and it was really, really difficult for me. Trying to understand the Kolokwa they were speaking. At a point, it got difficult for me, and even with my instructors. Now, I'm not saying my instructors were speaking Kolokwa, but initially when I first came here, it was just difficult for me to understand them, and I think that's because all my life, or majority of a long period of time of my life, I spent it in Nigeria. Yes, with Nigerians. I don't think the time I was in Nigeria, I don't think I ever interacted with a Liberian in Nigeria. I met Ghanaians, I met people from South Africa, but Liberians in Nigeria, I never saw any of them. So maybe if I had met a Liberian in Nigeria, maybe I would have interacted with them, we would have built a friendship or something like that. I would have understood so many things before coming to the land and just meet Liberians like that. So communication was very, very difficult for me. It's still difficult for me, honestly. I won't lie. I've been here for a while, and communication is really still, it's not really like 100%. I'm better, at communicating with people, understand people, but there's some people where when they are speaking, I can't understand them. I really can't. So I really hope it gets better, because I want communication. I don't want communication to ever be a barrier between getting to know someone. So so I feel communication is one of the difficulties, or one of the challenges anyone would face if they are in a foreign land. Yes. So on to the next challenge I think anyone would face. What do I have here again? Finding a sense of belonging. I think that's just normal, because definitely if you're going to a new country, or a strange land, you want to try and know where you fit. You want to know the society you fit into. Not that you want to know, but you want to fit in, especially when you'll be there for a long period of time. You definitely want to fit in with their culture, their norms, the things that they do in the country. Now, on to my third point, or my fourth point. Another thing I found difficult, or I think is a challenge to anyone who moves from a country to another country, is just adjusting. Now that word might sound just simple, adjusting. Yes, adjusting is it's a whole different thing on its own, honestly speaking. Now, adjusting in terms of and there might be countries whereby you go to, you have to change your clothing. That's it, but that's not what I'm talking about. Now, adjusting is in terms of the food. it wasn't easy for me. Honestly speaking, all my life in Nigeria, I took swallow. Now, what does swallow mean rather? I prefer to swallow, take how do I explain swallow? You know swallow, sha. All my life in Nigeria, and the food I take, whatever I took there was just swallow. You know, when I mean swallow, when I talking about swallow, I mean eba. Let me list them for you in Nigeria: eba, fufu, semo, amala, pounded yam. What else? There were a lot, okay? There were a lot. So that was like my normal food. That was what I eat almost all the time. You know, I prefer to swallow. But now coming to Liberia, the major food we get in Liberia is actually rice. Yes, rice. You know, they take rice with different soup. You know, there's rice and cassava leaf, rice and potato green, rice and flour sauce, rice and palm butter. It's like rice and any soup you get. Rice is like the major food. So for someone like me who I was so into swallow and everything. You know, coming to a land whereby swallow was, they do swallow in this country. You know, you could fix your eba. There's food also. Yeah, they do swallow in this country, but like the major food is actually rice. So even up to now, honestly speaking, I don't still eat rice. I don't eat rice. Even if I want to eat rice in small quantity. But if I'm being presented rice and swallow, I would definitely go for swallow anytime, any day. If I'm being presented rice, you know, I would if I can't actually get my swallow, I would stick to junk food. So you know, adjusting in so many ways is actually a challenge, honestly speaking, especially when you're so used to something and all of a sudden you just have to switch. So adjusting on its own, it's not an easy task. It's honestly not easy. So there's so many challenges, you know, one would encounter being in a foreign land. Yeah, there's so many. Another I have right here written is dealing, I don't know if that's the right way to say it, dealing with paperwork, or in a better way, dealing with legal documents. So yes, I'm definitely moving from a country, your own country where you are a citizen, to another country. You know, this it involves you regularly renewing your should I say your documents or your papers. Yeah, it's called resident permit. So it involves you regularly, maybe like annually, like once in a year, or I think it's every 3 months or every 6 months or once a year. You know, you have to continually renew your documents, which is not, honestly, that alone, it's a burden, because it's something you have to have at the back of your mind and in your mind, that you know you have to renew your papers. That's the only way you'll be legally allowed to stay in the country. That's the only way you would have peace of mind. That's the only way you'll be able to work freely without any immigration officer stopping you and everything. So that's one of the challenges, you know, that comes with moving to another country. You know, it's something you have to be at the back of your mind. You know, you can't afford to be in a country where you are not legally allowed to be. You get right? You understand, right? Yes. So yeah, yeah, there's honestly speaking, there's so many challenges one would encounter being in a foreign land. There's so many challenges. I personally, being in Liberia, there's so many challenges, but I'm sure with time, you know, I'll be able to adjust properly. Honestly speaking, I wouldn't say I'm 100% adjusted to the old system and everything, but I know I'm getting there, and I will get there. I'll get there. In Jesus' name, amen. Yes, I know. I will do better at adjusting. I need to do better at adjusting, because I'm here for I'll be here for a while. So I might as well just adjust to so many things. So yes, and apart from it, even the adjustment and the challenges, I've had so many experiences. Maybe definitely I would do another video talking about a particular experience I had, especially the within the first year I was in Liberia. I had so many experiences, but I would definitely do another video for that. So basically, this is just talking about the challenges that comes with moving from your own land to another land, challenges that comes with being a foreigner in a strange land. So guys, we've come to the end of the video. I promise you guys this video was not going to be long. I don't intend to keep you guys for long. Maximum 60 minutes we done the video. Yes, but yes, we'll come to the end of the video. Thank you so much guys for paying attention to this fine girl sitting right here behind this wallpaper. Thank you so much guys for staying with me. Thank you so much guys for watching this video to the very end. Be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to share. You know, if you are in a foreign land and you have other challenges or you have other experiences you face, you know, be sure to let me know. Just you can hit me up on any of my social media platforms, or you can just drop your comment down below in the comment section. I really want to hear your experiences. I really want to know how you adjusted. Maybe I could, you know, adjust better where I am, which is currently Monrovia, Liberia. So thank you so much guys for sticking with me. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Until then, I remain goodness and goodness. Bye guys.